Earlier, I made a spoiler post about interviewing CorionX founder and CEO Miklos Denkler and board member Tamas Magyar, which will be uploaded right here on my YouTube channel. The questions that I've asked mostly about them are CorionX concept, features, benefits, advantages, and so much more. I know you guys are waiting for it, so here it is. But before that, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more information regarding cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and DeFi. Plus, you can follow my official social media channels right here or in my video description. This is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, so let's hit it! Right now, we have our special guest for tonight from CorionX. First off is Mr. Miklos Denkler, the CEO and founder of CorionX. And also we have the board member, Mr. Tamas Magyar. So guys, welcome to my show.
Hey, welcome viewers of Nomad Fury channel. Good morning, good evening, or whatever you are, wherever you are. So really, thank you for inviting us. And we hope that we will have a really great interview and you will enjoy it.
Hello everyone, we appreciate that you will be here. Thank you, and really glad to be here.
First and foremost, could you introduce yourselves to the audience and what did you guys are doing before crypto and how did you get into this industry, by the way? So Mike, let's start with you.
Yeah, so I'm an innovation hunter and I'm always enthusiastically looking for new ideas and opportunities to solve different problems around the globe. I'm really passionate, especially in crypto and stablecoin fields. I believe that everybody can be a winner of the current digital transformation. Based on my knowledge I gather from 3 degrees in economics and my 23 plus years experience in banking, insurance, investments and finance, I envision that the next digital breakthrough is just around the corner, and I think it will happen in financial sector utilizing cryptocurrencies. I heard about Bitcoin for the first time in 2011. That time I was a banker, but I haven't got it in crypto because the mining was so complicated for a financial guy. And then when I looked into again in 2015, when I incubated and helped a startup to get funding and go to Silicon Valley, I met a project that provided Bitcoin ATM service. And they educated me about Bitcoin and crypto, and I fell in love with the industry. And I find my passion in the fintech, blockchain, crypto world. I have left banking industry and now I'm working in blockchain, crypto, stablecoin, DeFi since 2015. And my vision is to revitalize the whole industry and helping people to become a winner of the biggest vast redistribution of this history, where the money becomes digital and programmable with cryptocurrencies. Then people can become more independent from the existing financial system and became more proactive for the future based on the developments, what's happening on the planet now with cryptocurrencies becoming the new form of money and banking shifts to open finance on the blockchain. With this mission, we founded Corion Foundation back in 2016 with the aim of helping the development and spread of stablecoins and reliable cryptocurrencies in the world. And our aim is encourage worldwide adoption of stablecoins, DeFi, CBDCs, and help people to gain access to swift and safe, cheap and open finance solution. We are supporting all the projects that they are working on such a development. We are focusing on client acquisition and infrastructure. So Corion Foundation is here to create a common platform for such projects, and their mainstream adoption is our main target. The foundation dedicated the Money in the Right Direction movement, which is powered by CorionX. This is in nutshell. Yeah, so I just give a word to Tom.
So my name is Tamas Magyar. When I began to follow the crypto industry, I have seen about Corion Foundation, and I began to chat with Mike. I have seen that this passion, this goals is very similar I represent. Therefore, I decided I wanted to join to this fantastic team. In early 2019, I joined to Corion Foundation, And right now I'm managing the marketing, promotion, daily administration tasks, and try to handle the partnerships, of course, together with Mike and the other team members, and discussing with the exchanges about the listing and conditions. In between, I studying MBA on Hungarian University. My personal passion is to help recognize the potentials of crypto and stablecoin based solution. My personal mission to introduce this solution to the world, to the mainstream peoples. I believe in this innovative situation. My passion forward this whole in open finance and crypto savings and DeFi, because I think is a very potential area to everyone, not only the few million people. If you want to reach me, you can discuss with me in Telegram, or you can find me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I have to mention that we have been invited to several crypto and fintech conferences to talk about stablecoins, DeFi, crypto adoption. We have nice memory from that time that we used to go to conferences, and I really miss going to that places because I traveled almost the world, going to different conferences and organizing roundtable discussions and different keynote speeches about stablecoins, DeFi, and crypto.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Could you guys explain in more detail about CorionX and what is the background of this project and when was it established, by the way?
Before we are jumping into explaining CorionX, I have to address the key problems that we see on the market. So there are several projects, crypto, stablecoin projects that they are doing really great job, but they are just promoting themselves and not the usage of these assets to the global, and not raising too much the awareness of using these assets. We see a few partnerships, but we think that it should be really stronger and more beneficial for the non-crypto people, and that is why we think to solve this problem, education is the key, and educating mainstream users. So that is why we created CorionX, and also the Money in the Right Direction movement. And this movement has different programs that supporting with CorionX different activities to spread crypto and stablecoin DeFi usage, and not just to crypto people, but to mainstream people. And we created the CorionX utility token to incite the movement members and participants who share this vision, and also educating them, providing information and providing use cases for practical crypto applications with more interoperability and cross integration and supporting crypto adoption. So Corion Foundation was founded in 2016 with the aim of helping the development and spreading of these crypto assets. And we realized we want to encourage the worldwide adoption of stablecoins, DeFi, and everything around stablecoins like CBDCs, like the central banks issue digital currencies as well, and to help people to gain access to this new type of programmable money. This is how we started. Just let's go ahead a little bit about the Money in the Right Direction.
Of course, who has the same mission and passion about crypto, because people who will join to this movement will able to manage digital wallets, invest in cryptocurrencies, and take benefits of using stable coins instead of traditional fiat money. It's very important because we promote and reliable cryptocurrencies and then crypto-based solutions like DeFi and crypto savings. That is our main goal. Of course, we would like to educate people about this crypto usage via different white label and partner solutions. And in these partnerships, CorionX holders get lower fees and special benefits.
What is CorionX? So CorionX is not a governance token, and it's not a protocol, and it's not a stable coin. It's very important to state that it's not a stable coin, and its price is not pegged to any fiat currency. So the price fluctuates as the demand and supply on the market. So it's a utility token that stands for the adoption and usage of stable coins, DeFi, and CBDCs and other open finance solution, and educate people about the usage of this digital money. It provides benefits to users and helps them to recognize these cheaper, safer financial solutions globally and introducing them to community. So we are building a wider community. So we are not just building a community for a single coin, but we are building a community that interested to use stable coins as a user or accepting as a merchant, and educating them about the benefits, because we see that most of the crypto people using DeFi and using other advanced crypto services, for mainstream people it's really difficult to enter this space, and this is what we want to solve, as we are not just promoting a certain solution, but we are promoting, let's say, stablecoin payments and stablecoin acceptance and crypto saving, lending, and other simple use cases. And CorionX users can get benefits using these services, so they will get more favorable conditions. And also how we are doing this, so we are discussing partnerships and we are integrating existing software developments and white label solutions. Because we see that it's much better to integrate an existing proved solution than starting to develop something from scratch. And what CorionX will provide, the next generation of mobile payments. We will launch a mobile wallet with a white label solution, and it will provide scalable, interoperable solution to users, and with cheap, fast, and highly scalable transactions, and to the community using CorionX, stablecoins, and other tokens. Also, we are planning to integrate different crypto saving, DeFi, and partner service solutions in the wallet. So users will get access and will be able to use these solutions. Just for a simple explanation, so if you have CorionX, that you will get benefits, or also you will be able to use some of the services without paying any fees. One of the next most important feature of CorionX is staking. The general staking in CorionX ecosystem, it's working without locking up the funds. Really important because holders of CorionX token can earn 2.5% APR quarterly as a staking reward, and without locking up their assets. So they can use the token within the wallet. They can use the token also outside of the wallet for different services and different utilities, this staking reward without locking up. So we want to encourage people to use the tokens and also enjoying the benefits as earning the staking reward. And we want to give some added value to increase rewards with lockup. They can boost their APRs by up to 15 or 20% annually. This is more like strategy, but in the meantime also get more benefit if users locking up the funds for a certain period of time. Within this infrastructure, it's very important that we want to provide CeFi and DeFi integration. We are searching for the best user-friendly and most favorable conditions to integrate in the wallet, and allowing people to get access to the centralized finance and also to decentralized finance solution with an easy to access way, because mainstream users are not so professional using different crypto applications. So it will be really user-friendly and easy to use. And also stable coins will have a main role because most of the crypto lending using different stable coins. Other benefits that CorionX provide is a sort of cashback promotions that we will reach out to merchants and discuss some partnerships that encouraging merchants that if they are accepting stable coins, let's say the stable coin users who did the payments in stable coins will get some cashback in CorionX. So this is how we want to encourage merchants to accept stablecoins and also encouraging users to pay stablecoins. So I think that this is quite important because merchants and users will be motivated why to use CorionX and why to use stablecoins, also not just for saving or lending, but also using as payments. I think these utilities are quite useful for mainstream users because, on everyday people, they are just more interesting that, okay, I use my Apple Pay or I use my Google Pay or WeChat Pay or Alipay. Then just the next step to use stablecoins for doing crypto payments and looking at different crypto like CorionX or other tokens for earning some interest or just depositing some Bitcoin and take out stablecoin loan and spending on different things. So we see really great opportunity for mainstream people in this field.
I have absolutely same experience in my micro environment. Therefore, it's a very good opportunity to introduce CorionX and what is the main focus. So let me clarify targets and some other features which Mike have mentioned. For example, the main focus of CorionX is to educate people and understand stablecoins, CBDCs, DeFi and cryptocurrencies better, because I see it's very important to educate these solutions because most of people don't know about these assets. It has more potentials in the future, I think. We created this CorionX utility token is designed to reward the contributors of money in the right direction movement and activate the merchants and users to engage. And other running different campaign programs, for example, content program, event program, ambassador program, and social media program, institution program, sponsorship program, and market analysis research. We have other multiple use cases. For example, CorionX token has a wide range of use cases. It can be used for bounties and reward plans, membership fees, earning rewards, and increase the number of community members and their stablecoin and cryptocurrency usage. The goal of the bounties is very important: educating and creating contact, doing marketing, sharing in social media, and joining specific groups. Therefore, the bounties can help to promote our mission and our goals and the use cases of CorionX. And of course, we are searching the partnership possibility with the stablecoin and cryptocurrency projects to educate together the mainstream people and the other possible users. So our vision for the next years to help minimum 1 million of people to become the winners of the biggest money evolution of history. Therefore, I strongly recommend to join us and follow our social media sites, for example, in Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And it's very important information that our CorionX IEO is running on Probit Exchange, so you can participate on this token sales also.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for the answer. Now let's go to the third question. So could you please introduce how CorionX is extending its use cases through partnerships, milestones, and some of your upcoming plans?
Yes, of course. Let me begin. One of our partnerships is XLPay wallet integration, which means CorionX token will be soon integrated for mobile top-up and gift cards purchases on XLPay wallet. And CorionX users will have access to more than 900 telecom operators and hundreds of major gift cards inventories worldwide. And other partnerships is Coin Market Alert, which means CorionX community get access for 1 month free gold subscription to enjoy the benefits of Coin Market Alert's professional alerts and breaking news. The gold subscription educates CorionX users learn how to use professional alerts to take care of their crypto investments and manage portfolio in the digital investment world.
We are the technology partner of Westo.io. Westo is a San Francisco-based next-generation banking platform built using blockchain, stablecoins, and decentralized finance services, and standing out for quicker, lower cost, and more secure transactions. And what West was created is to be a white label turnkey solution that gives businesses and consumers benefits of crypto and blockchain technology without needing crypto and blockchain knowledge. So this is quite important because this is a kind of new banking on the blockchain for non-crypto people. Through secure digital wallets, virtual and physical debit cards, ACH wires, cross-border payments, and interest-bearing digital accounts like earning interest yields and loans, Westo enables cryptocurrency services for everyone, and their solution is more like a white label solution to banks. And with this, banks can provide stablecoin and DeFi services to banking clients. So it's quite important. And Westo is also based in the state of Wyoming, like Kraken. We have a really big hope that Westo will starting its new generation banking services with banking partners in the US, in the Europe, out of Switzerland and Germany. As we mentioned earlier, CorionX target users, the average daily people and businesses who currently don't know about this solution and assets, and our aim to find the best way to educate the users, ensure them the accessibility of these assets and solutions. Stablecoin usage is one of the first use cases that non-crypto people will discover, and they will enter in the crypto saving, DeFi, and crypto loan services because these products are so similar to the traditional financial products, but gaining more benefits and interest. Partnership with traditional businesses and the education of these partners are a key factor that supports mass adoption. So we are really working on to find also crypto partners, but non-crypto partners, and educate them through the market, and also educating their users with our help, because the newcomers, then we can onboard newcomers and also they can enjoy more of benefits. We are looking for such partnerships with reliable providers who represent the same vision and mission. If you or somebody has a really nice product and want to reach out to mainstream, then happy to discuss about the benefits of this partnership. And CorionX communities is growing rapidly, and we are also inviting new members who want to discover cryptocurrencies and use cases of it. I think as we will see more and more integration, that this community also will encourage to invite other people and just introducing the use cases and how they started to use cryptocurrency and digital payments and other crypto-related services within this ecosystem. We have a really nice video that also we are just spreading out and educating the market about money in the right direction and stable coins. And also we will create not just these awareness videos, but also some tutorials and other educational videos that helping people to learn more, enter the industry.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's go now to the next question. So there are common core issues in technology today, which are scalability, security, speed, and privacy. Now, my question to you guys is, how will CorionX solve these problems?
Yeah, so Jeff, it's really a great question. Ethereum is the blockchain of finance, and really DeFi, stable coins, and or all these new derivatives and financial assets are built on Ethereum, but the growing number of these transactions in stablecoin transfers and DeFi, it became really slow and expensive. So maybe also you experienced in last month that you pay $20 or even more for single transactions, and even haven't talked about if you have more complex transactions with smart contracts. So I think the scalability is a real issue, and also we know that Ethereum 2.0 is going under test phase now, and hopefully will be launched in November. But we see that how will be it scalable. I'm not sure it will not be scalable from the beginning, but with time it will be. But also, as other blockchains and other type of blockchains are out there, it's really important to have a really good interoperable solution to interact with these other blockchains through cross-chain, bridge, or with other solutions. So I think it's quite important for the future. And these new solutions provide scalability and also allowing microtransactions. So they are solving the crypto micropayments problems as well. And as we looked around on the market, that what can we use for CorionX and what can we offer to other stablecoin and DeFi projects, we find Syscoin, and we partnered with Syscoin as a decentralized cross-chain interoperability solution for CorionX. And also we are promoting this Syscoin bridge to other stablecoins that they are built on Ethereum to provide cheaper and faster transactions enabled by Syscoin's unique DTAG protocol and the robust security offered by Syscoin blockchain, because Syscoin blockchain is a Bitcoin core compliant and merge mined. So it's really great because in the same time that you are mining Bitcoin, let's say that also you can mine Syscoin in the same time. But from a user perspective, it means that with CorionX, which is an ERC20 tokens, users are able to do faster, cheaper transactions. And it's going also bridges from Ethereum to Syscoin to Ethereum. The bridge provides interoperability, fast, secure, cheap transactions, and that is why the main issue, the scalability to ARC tokens, it's solved. And also not just CorionX integrated this Syscoin bridge solution, but Binance USD, DAI, Matic, and a couple of other ERC20 tokens also integrated the bridge. Syscoin and CorionX focus combined to include specific stablecoins, DeFi protocols, and helping improve scalability to provide services to masses. And with this, most of the platforms out there getting more usability because users can transact between them. Together with Syscoin, we will drive wider adoption of blockchain technology. And also, I'm sure that in the future, we will see, and we are also looking for other solutions that we can provide better user experience and higher level of scalability. So this is about Syscoin. And also, I think more and more stablecoin and DeFi projects will discover this, and we will see more and more layer 2 solutions and other chain solutions that solving this problem. I hope that these partnerships with Syscoin, it really helps CorionX users to get really nice transfers and user experience using the token.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Mike. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. So guys, who are your current target users, by the way, and what are your strategies to reach them and encouraging them, like me, to be part of the CorionX community?
That's a great question, I think. Our target users are the average daily people and business who currently don't know about these solutions and assets. Or maybe they don't know about crypto industry, but they think it's too risky and they don't want to use. Therefore, our aim to find the best ways to educate them and ensure to them the accessibility of crypto assets. Stablecoin usage is one of the first use cases that new non-crypto people will able to discover these solutions, and afterwards they can learn more about crypto savings and DeFi. Partnerships with traditional businesses and their education is also a key factor that supports mass adoption. To deliver quality services, we are forming partnerships and integrating white label solutions because they have already developed good applications. We can choose which platforms are the most user-friendly and easy to onboard newcomers and add CorionX use cases and benefits. So our main focus, the mainstream daily people who want to use and want to learn more about these solutions, and we believe we can help to these people to understand that crypto is not complicated and has much more potentials.
Okay, thank you very much for that answer, Tom. All right, let's move on to the next question. Now, we really understand that the next phase of blockchain adoption is coming from the DeFi, or what we call the decentralized finance space, right? Now, what is your view on this, and what are the plans of CorionX for blockchain's mass adoption?
Yeah, so it's really big hype going around DeFi, but as we see, professional crypto community They understand DeFi and DeFi is thriving, and this crazy yield farming stuff going on. Average crypto user don't understand it and they cannot manage the risk. So I think that we will see more institutions, more financial organizations coming into crypto because of DeFi and because of the profits that they can make in DeFi, and also other innovative derivative products that existing in the traditional financial system will be developed in DeFi and in crypto. These institutions will develop simple services to attract investments from their clients, from mainstream users, and they will leverage it in DeFi. And for mainstream adoption, DeFi and even the centralized crypto saving and lending should be more simple and easy accessible. So I think that we will see more and more easy to use DeFi solution. It will open the gateway for mainstream people. That is what we want to achieve with using already existing white label solutions, working protocols to integrate in the ecosystem, and then providing access to people to participate in DeFi and crypto saving and lending. I think also the banks, like I mentioned, Westo and the next generation banking concept, I think more and more traditional financial players, institutions will going along on this way. And this is also what we want to provide education and provide use cases to CorionX holders to experience these new innovative asset classes and decentralized finance as a whole, and not just earning an interest or doing leverage positions, but experiencing how they can take benefit in DeFi as a whole.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike, for that answer. Now for our next question, I know some of you here who are watching this video on YouTube that this question is going to be very interesting because it's all about competition. Alright, now my question to you guys is, could you list at least 3 killer features of CorionX that makes you guys ahead of your competitors, and what is your competitive advantage of your platform that you feel most confident about?
Yeah, so I will take this question. The competition is big, but as I mentioned previously, that to compete to mainstream, there are lots of rooms to all competitors. There are lots of rooms to introduce these solutions to billions of people. So as what I see at CorionX as the main benefits, the first is the staking program, where users can get further rewards if they hold CorionX. And this is really important because a new user will experience that, okay, I am rewarded with tokens just for I'm using it, or I'm holding it, or I'm using it for different use cases. This is the real reason why holding the token for long term and use it in different services, in crypto savings and in DeFi, it's really important. And I think this is one of the key that mainstream people will enjoy CorionX because they can earn this staking reward. The second that I mentioned, this white label and partner integrations that just we are focusing on to integrate as much as services as we can and providing more use cases for CorionX token holders. And also with this, the education will came along. We believe that with education and with simple, easy to use services, the mainstream adoption is accessible and achievable. The third main feature, the mainstream community. So the newcomers, they can start their journey and explore benefits through practical usage. So they can experience the nice applications and the nice integrations and partner services. And let's say they can enjoy the fast transactions with CorionX and Syscoin Bridge. So a long-term vision is the mainstream adoption of crypto and stable assets. I think the mainstream adoption will generate a long-term demand for CorionX instead of the short-term pump and dump trading. So this is the main benefits, but of course there are other people that finding other features that they like the most.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. All right. So what are your requirements that users like me must meet in order to participate in the CorionX loyalty staking program, and what are some of the benefits for participating, like if I'm going to participate later on? I want to hear it.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to design as simple as possible and to allow people to earn these staking rewards without any hassle. Exclusive benefits of holding CorionX is this loyalty staking program. it's 2.5% quarterly. So 2.5% of your balance are distributed each time based on the average amounts of the tokens held on the public address. Actually, it will be distributed in every quarter. And if you hold it for 1 year, then you will earn more than 10% annually. And as I mentioned previously in the first half of the interview, that there will be some additional earning opportunities, staking opportunities for those people who are locking up the funds. But if you don't locking up the funds, that you can earn this more than 10% APR in a year. So how we do this? So we scan all the public addresses on the entire Ethereum network, and we just count with the average amounts on these addresses. And each address is holding more than $100 worth of CorionX tokens will be distributed these staking rewards. And I'm really passionate about that, as people will discovering that they are using the token and they earning benefits, that it will help them to encouraging them to try different new services and use more frequently the tokens, and also try different services and just playing around with the tokens, doing transactions, and also, as I mentioned, holding some CorionX, but using, let's say, stable coins for payments. It will be an obvious benefits that they can use. As we are building partnerships with the exchanges and other staking providers, I think also there will be some higher rewards available if users locking up funds by exchange partners and staking providers.
All right, Micah, thank you very much for that. Now let's go on to the next question, and I think that this question is meant for the community. I know you guys are pretty excited about the question. I think it's one of the most awaited questions. All right. Now, the question is how to earn CorionX token, and what is the benefit of buying this token and holding for the long term, and which exchanges is CorionX already listed, and what are the exchanges that could be listed in the future?
Yeah, so we got this question so many times. So the best way to earn and enjoy the benefits is using the tokens for different services, utilities, and earning the loyalty staking reward. Because if you're using the token, you will earn more. And also, as I mentioned before, that you don't have to lock up the funds. So you can spend and you can buy and you can transfer and you can spend on services or just holding it. As stake more, that you will get more. So this is one of the benefits that you can earn more CorionX token. And CorionX is a launching phase now, so it's not traded on any exchanges yet. So we are in the IEO phase. So we are going to market on Probit exchange with an IEO, and this IEO this round started today and will last until 21st of October. So you can purchase CorionX token on Probit exchange until 21st of October. And right after the IEO has been finished, that we want to start the trading and we want to list CorionX on Probit. And as we see how the industry is developing and how new projects are going to market, definitely we are also talking with centralized exchanges. We see more potential working with decentralized exchanges, because also this is part of our awareness programs that helping people to get more knowledge and experience with decentralized finance things. So that is why we consider listing on DEXs. I think one of the main DEX we want to list CorionX is Uniswap. And also we encourage the community doing these projects together, following us and following our activity. And as we start in the trading on Probit and we are going to Uniswap, it's very important to provide liquidity, and also we are stepping in bigger market and introducing CorionX token there, encouraging people also, I think, with additional rewards, how to earn more tokens, providing liquidities. So also we are working on that, and we are really excited just going to the market through Uniswap and other decentralized exchanges. I believe that we will see lots of developments that will happen, let's say, on Uniswap. I see that most of the tokens that went to market on Uniswap, they can reach wider adoption within a short time, but it's also important to educate newcomers and mainstream users about the usage of this kind of decentralized exchanges.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike, for that. Okay, my next question to you guys is, DeFi does not necessarily need to overthrow the incumbent traditional system. Instead, it should force to do it better. So, how does CorionX aim to help complement the traditional finance? And what role will you be playing in helping it achieve its goals of allowing for financial inclusion of the world's unbanked population?
Oh, it's a really nice and complex forward-thinking question. So we think that traditional finance will enter this space and DeFi will be something that not competing with the traditional finance, but it will somehow emerge and used by traditional finance. I'm pretty sure that traditional institutions will provide crypto saving, lending and DeFi services to banking clients. Recently, in the US, banks are allowed to provide crypto custody and different crypto services. And also we see more regulatory thing that can suppose Bitcoin ETF maybe will happen this year. So maybe the SEC will decide about Bitcoin ETFs. I see more signs that supporting that traditional finance are working on to enter this space and especially DeFi. So we already see in Switzerland and in Germany that the banks are involved in providing crypto services and providing investments to high net worth individuals and family offices. But with DeFi also we will see, according to my opinion, that traditional banks, most like fintech banks and crypto friendly banks, will provide services to mainstream users in DeFi.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike, for that answer. And also Tom for your time with us tonight. Okay, so before we end this interview, I would give you guys the floor to invite our community to check out CorionX, especially those who have just heard CorionX for the first time or they are new to CorionX. So guys, I have it your way.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Jeff, for this nice interview. I'm sure that lots of people will enjoy it and that they want to learn more about CorionX. You can come to our website and also check out, you will find on corion.io/CorionX all the necessary information about CorionX project. And you can join CorionX Telegram on CorionX, and also you will find us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Medium, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. So you can follow all these channels, and with your follow that you also supporting the building of this crypto and stablecoin user community. You are supporting the money in the right direction because this is a movement, and as more people are involved in the movement, that we can spread out much faster and to wider audience. And also then we create more use cases for CorionX, and also as a future user, you can earn more benefits using CorionX and also other cryptos. And as I mentioned, our IEO is going on Probit. Probit is one of the leading exchange in South Korea and also well known in Asia and in Europe. So just go to Probit, you will find CorionX under the IEO menu, and you can participate, earn bonuses. And right after IEO finished, that also staking will go live, earn additional benefits and enjoying some of the use cases. So we encourage everybody to join our Telegram. Also, we have some national Telegrams like Korean, Vietnamese, Indonesian, and other local Telegram groups. So just enjoy the main group and you will find your national Telegram chat for further information. So we encourage everybody to join this movement and be a part of CorionX and introducing crypto DeFi to mainstream with CorionX. Thank you for having us in your channel. Big congratulations to Nomad Fury community. I see this community is growing fast and your content is really valuable. So I think in the future also we will having something together and educating the market and raising awareness together, because it's really important, because together we can do more for the benefits of this industry.
And let me thank you also this nice interview. I think it was very useful, and Nomad Fury community get more further information about CorionX. Of course, our website contains our white paper, so you can read our white paper and get much details about our project, our plans and our goals. As Mike said, we are open to discuss anyone in Telegram and other social media platforms who are ready to build with this industry together with us and represent same values. And Money in the Direction movement is globally. Every kind of local communities can join to our movement. And Mike said, we have Korean, Turkish, French, and other smaller communities in Telegram also.
Yeah, and also we have community in Philippines.
Yes, of
So
course.
you should definitely join the Philippines community as well.
Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the CEO and founder of CorionX, Mr. Miklos Denkler, and board member Tamas Magyar. Thank you very much, guys, for your time tonight. It was an amazing interview for us. All right, so for those of you who are watching us here on Facebook, if you have any questions, just leave it here in the comment section of my video. So, guys, I thank you very much for watching our CorionX interview. All right, I hope you have so much to learn about this interview, of course, and if you want to absorb everything about it, just feel free to rewatch this video again. And for more videos regarding cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and decentralized finance, I'm inviting you to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also, you can follow me, Nomad Fury, on my social media channels right here or in my YouTube description. Okay, so from my freaking home studio, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, and see you guys in my next video. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys. Bye bye.